Hey there, today we're going to talk about how many trades you should be taking in a day and how many trades you should not be taking in a day. And then after that, I'm going to go over a chart that showed up in our trading room session today and talk about it and how we actually stayed out of a losing position and why. So my name is Jason. I'm excited that you're here. Welcome to the channel. Let's get going. All right, so many people want to know how many trades they should be taking in a day. Should they be taking 20 trades, 30 trades, 5 trades? How do you know? And is there a way to know if you're taking too many trades? Like, what exactly is over trading? And this is really, really important. And so I want to spend some time talking about it. And there's something that happens when people begin to trade. When you start trading, you think that your goal is to trade. You think that you got to get into trades. You probably have watched something in movies or on TV in some way, and you think, oh, I got to, there's that energy, and you're getting into trades, another trade, another trade, another trade. You're making money left, right. You're making phone calls, and things are out happening, and that's like what normal trading is, and it's actually totally not. Do you know what trading actually looks like? I'm going to show you. This is what trading looks like. Trading looks like this. That's what trading looks like. Trading looks like sitting and waiting. And there's this thing inside us human beings that refuses to be bored. We don't want to be bored. And so we're always looking for something to fill that void so that we are not bored. But here's the thing, is that if you make trading exciting, like if the idea is for trading to be exciting, it's gonna ruin everything. Like if trading is boring, then your bank account will be exciting. But if trading is exciting, your bank account never will be. I'm gonna say that again. If trading is boring, then your bank account will be exciting. But if trading is exciting, your bank account never will be. And that's really crucial because the more times you get in the trade, then the more you're at risk in the market. The idea is to begin to pull back and look for reasons to not get into trades. You see, there's a natural kind of like evolution that happens amongst traders. And like I said in the beginning, that you start trading, you want to get into another trade and another trade and another trade, and you think now's my trading time, I should be taking trades. And if you don't take any trades, then there's a certain sense of failure that's happened there, and you think you need to be in another trade. And if that's what's going on, then you're going to be clicking that button far more than what you should be. Really, you start getting into less than ideal trades. And then, but what begins to happen over time is that actually the people who have been trading more and the people who become professional traders and have a professional way of approaching their trading, they actually trade very, very little. They're very picky about their trades. Some of our most successful traders actually take fewer trades than we do as moderators because they have learned to become extremely picky. And the best traders, they say no to a trade far more often than they ever say yes to a trade. They are looking for reasons to stay out of the market, not looking for reasons to get into the market. And I get that it's important to be able to, you have to take a trade in order to be able to make money. But you're approaching the market completely differently, because if you are looking for reasons to stay out of the market, and then all of a sudden you come to a trade opportunity and you can't find any reason to stay out of it, then you click the button and the odds are going to be so good that you're going to win the trade. You significantly improve your win percentage, and you significantly reduce the possibility of you blowing your account. Because if you actually reduce the number of times you trade, slow everything way down, you actually have fewer losses, and that way the wins that you produce actually are not being used to make up for losses, but they're being used to move you into greater and greater profit. So look for ways to make trading even more boring. Don't try and make trading exciting. Just pull back, slow it down, and you'll see a lot more success begin to happen in your trading. Again, just go back to, this is the posture of trading, and life becomes a lot more fun. Now let's take a look at a chart here. We're going to take a look at the pound yen. Just going to look at that here. We have the pound yen right here, and this is on the 1 minute chart, and there's something that we actually began to see happen in the market. There was a really good trade that was coming up right here to this support level, but we decided to stay out of that, even though it's an otherwise great trade. There's a couple of reasons why. One, I mean, you see this double top that was going on here right at the right here in this area. We have that double top. It's also even really more of a lower high if you want to get that technical, but we could say a double top, and that's really going to start to show weakness. And you can plan on a lot of these support levels getting weaker and weaker, really because of that double top. And I'm not going to go into a whole reason behind it, but there's a lot of market dynamics going on in the background that make that happen. And then another thing that you see here is as it started approaching it, the market started really doing something that that it hadn't done for quite a number of hours before that. First of all, when it made this move down, and we can't see it right now, but I remember it as we were watching it in real time. As it made this move down, it was quite a spike. It actually pushed through that level very, very quickly. So I decided to just wait for a minute. I didn't want to get into it. I'm like, just gonna wait, and pretty much everyone else in the trading room, they learned what to do, and so they were waiting as well. And then this candle closed. I'm like, hey guys, look at what happened here. We all of a sudden have something now that the market hasn't done for a long time. See how we these small candles, and also we have a large candles, a big push in momentum. And a lot of the people in the trading room, they've really come to realize that the market changes something in its dynamic about every 45 to 60 minutes on average. And so we're like, oh wow, I wonder, if there's some kind of a change that's happened in this market. And so we started preparing, actually grabbing our coffee cups and sitting back and waiting rather than getting into some trades and potentially losing. We're like, let's just see. And that was kind of cool because it allows then our other winning trades to actually give us profit and not have to make up for those losses. You know how that is. And so if you look here, I'm just going to grab this, grab these crosshairs. You can see how big this bearish candle is. Well, when was the last time we had such a large bearish candle? That's not even as large. It wasn't really till way back here, and we're looking at, at several hours. That's 2.5 hours. Time has passed. So clearly there was a major, the market is very, very different here than what it was over the last 2.5 hours. Well, we don't know what's going to happen here. And whenever you don't know what's going to happen, that's a good sign to just kind of pull back. Like there's a change that's happened and we don't know what that change is. So we're going to just wait. We're grabbing our coffee cups. We're going to allow the trading room to just be boring for a moment. And look what happened. This was another this was a beautiful level here. But because we didn't know what the market dynamics were there's now uncertainty. We decided we're not going to take this trade. And look, that would have been a loss there. There were 2 losses that we avoided simply because we were paying attention to what's going on and recognizing this market dynamic that it changes about every 45 to 60 minutes. And that's one of the really cool things about being in a group, because oftentimes you won't notice that on your own. I happened to notice this and I mentioned it, and then other people started noticing it as well. But oftentimes in this group dynamic of highly trained, highly quality traders, we bounce these things off of each other and we all start to see what's really going on. It's kind of cool. And so that's what happened here. And so we stayed out of 2 losing trades in a row. And that allowed that all of the other trades that we did take today could really be profitable trades without having to make up for that drawdown. So it's really cool. So I just want to encourage you, like when you're seeing, there's a few things I want to encourage you with. If you're seeing double tops like this, start watching out for these support levels because they may not be very strong anymore. Watch for some weakness there. Be careful for those. And another thing is, when you start seeing something you've not seen in a while, you gotta take that on, that the market is starting to shift. Something is about to change, and you need to be aware that you don't know what that's gonna be. You literally do not know what that change is. And whenever there's uncertainty, then you are certain to lose money. What you need in trading is you need certainty. Certainty is what allows for you to predict market movement. The moment uncertainty comes into play, you got to pull back just a bit. It's like, I don't know what's going on here. I really don't know. So let's wait till some certainty comes back into the market. And the other thing I want to really encourage you with is get together with other quality, like high quality, well-trained traders, not people who throw opinions around, but really high quality, well-trained traders, so that you can begin to see what all of you are really seeing, and become a better trader as a result of that. And of course, that's what we do in the trading room. And so I'm going to bring this back now to me. To keep this video really short, assume the posture of a trader, just drinking your cup of coffee. Assume get together in a group of high quality traders, and look for some of these changing market dynamics, and then things will start to change in your trading. And of course, that's what we offer. We offer high quality education, not just kind of a couple small little videos teach you stuff that you already know, but really high quality videos, so that you can really really figure out how to trade and trade well. And there's some high quality traders with us in this group who can really teach you some things as well, completely open your mind to what the market's actually doing, and so you can take advantage of it. It's really cool. So I want to encourage you, get involved in that. And get the indicators, get involved in our Telegram groups, get involved in the coaching session, get involved in the group coaching session, get involved in the trading room and ask questions there, get involved in all of the stuff that we have available, and it will start making a difference in your trading. That I can absolutely promise, wholeheartedly. It's really cool. So anyway, really excited that you were here, and drop comments here and let us know how this is benefiting you, if you just start to recognize as the market is changing and stuff like that, recognizing double tops and recognizing how that would weaken other levels. So make a comment in there, like, subscribe, share, you know all the stuff that is good for YouTube. Do all of that stuff, and let's see each other in the trading room. Have a good day.